Hi you guys, well you join me back out on the bank. This time it's autumn. The river was low. It's had a bit of a flush out in the week. It did rise the river, so it's a dropping river. It's just under a metre. So yeah, it certainly looks more favourable, the conditions. So yeah, let's get set up. Yeah, it's a lovely time of year to fish autumn. It's one of my favourite times. Really magical. The air's cooler, it's crispier, it smells fresher. The leaves, the colours, really is a nice time of year. But hopefully we do get a bit more water on the river, and hopefully they'll drop right off again. But I thought I'd get out and take advantage of it, and hopefully try and get a barbel. So just setting my first rod up. So I've got to mix some ground bait, pellets, chopped up boilies, but just to get fishing, just a lead, hook length, and my tuna boilies, which I've done well on this season, so I'm just going to stick on that. The river's pacing through there, there's a crease, and you've got some slacks here, but I think there might be some snags there and that, like some branches and that, like. So I'm just going to fish on them crease there with my first one, and then just get a bit more prepared and set up with my 3 offerings. Get the Danish rod set up, and I'll have that roving. I'll just middle of the river, just and then change it to inside of the river, and see how we go. So I've got boilies, I've got pellets, I've got the soft hooker pellets, which I'll show you later. I've got some PVA bags already made up, and I've just got my bait in there, which I'll show you later when I'm mixing it up. Just got some robin red ground bait pellets and some tuna boilies, and we'll see how we get on, and I hope that the fish want to get the heads down and start feeding. So catch you in a bit. So I've just got the rod out at the moment. I'm just fishing in that turbulent water. So I've just going to have a cup of coffee, and I'm going to set my left hand rod up. I've got to re-tackle that up, and on that one probably put a size 5 to 8 mil pellet on that one. And I'm just going to have that one just in the turbulent water here, but in the slacks, and then I might get my open end feeder out, maybe cast a bit further out just to the end of that tree, and so, but the river's just like I said, it's just under a metre. It's got some colour on it, it's pacing through, as you can see. So it's just a question of is there any barbel in this peg? Is there any barbel on the feeding? But there has been a few out, so it is looking promising. So definitely a nice time of year to be catching these barbel. Just avoiding the line, ain't ya? Come on, there you go. Bye bye. That stopped them. Need more power. That's it. I'm struggling now. There's paddling up here nice and easy. They got to there, crossed over the main stream. I'm sure I'm doing better than I would if I was in the river. Just got to rig this one up. Just got to get the line through the rings. Put a swivel on hook length, which I've got made up. I need to change that one, to be honest, because it's got a slight bit of damage to it. So I'm just going to do that. I need, oh god, this bag gets heavier. Ooh. I need another, where is it? I need my little rig box. So, tail rubber, anti-tangle sleeve. I'm using a size 8 swivel on quick link clip, which I'll attach the feeder or the lead. And I need standard size 8 swivel. Hook lengths again in here. Made some up a while ago. So size 10s on size 8 hooks on £10 line. I think I've got some smaller ones. Well, I did have, but I've used them on my previous sessions. I think I had a size 10, and then if it's a size 10, I use about £8 line for the River Severn. So yeah. And that's the Paramore knot from the main line onto the size 8 swivel, and I know that's strung. What the what's going on here? There we go. And then on this one, different bait, I'm going to use some Ockers river fish meat. They you put them on and they dissolve down, so when I reel in it'd be a lot smaller than that, so but they smell nice and meaty, nice and soft, smelly. I'll leave this one in for about 35-40 minutes, and I'll put a fresh one on. So instead of like a normal pellet, which is an hard pellet, it's a nice soft, smelly. But like I said, they do reduce down in size after a bit, so you have to reel in and put a fresh one on. And I've got my 4-ounce lead. So let's get this one out and let's waffling. As you can see, that's been in for about 40 minutes now. It's reduced in size and that, but that's not a bad thing. You know, smaller bait. But I'm just going to put another fresh one on because I did have a take on that when I first cast it out with this on the fresh one. So I'm just going to put another fresh one on. As you can see, it's reduced by half. But yeah, it is good though. It's, you can have a big bite and then it washes out to a smaller one. But today, with the river conditions being how they am, should be nothing wrong with the decent sized bait, a reasonable sized bait. So I'm going to cast that out again. A few more small free offerings, just for attraction, not to feed them. And let's get this one out. From my lead to my rod tip, it's probably about just under a metre. So if I put the lead in there and then feel it down, say it's about just over say about half a metre. Don't look as though there's too many snags there. Again, say that's got some depth to it, that has. So I'm happy with that depth there. Even there, look, say bosh, straight down, just under the rod tip to the lead. That's some nice depth there, not many snags. So at the moment I'm happy to put that bait there with some free offerings. If I bring it in a bit closer, still some depth, but not so much. So as far as I can reach out, arm's length, just try it again. Yeah, so I'm going to place it in, and I'm happy to feel the lead down and just let it sit there. A couple of free offerings round it, and I know that's sitting quite nice, and there's a bit of depth there, and I don't think there's many snags there, to be honest, because there's nothing restricting it coming back up. So let's just give that a go, and a couple of free offerings around that. Come on, guys. Oh. Just put that other rod in that depth of water, and this one's just gone off. Oh yes. Oh man. I'm just going to lower that one and fly this one. Come on. That one was on that soft hook. And I believe it, I've lost it as well. Damn it. So what I've got, guys, is just a very little small amount to put in the river. I've just lost a barbel, so I know that them about, and that was just on a single up bait. No other offerings of ground bait pellets being offered. So if them there, that's a good thing. But I'm just going to mix some up just to put a little bit in, not much, just to attract them, try and attract them, and then they've got my up bait to pick up. So just robbing red ground bait. There wasn't much in that, just finishing that off. Some robbing red pellets, 4mm, not much at all, just going to be little and often. I reckon at the mere, and I should have one or a few more out. So, and then I would just want to put a couple of my tuna boilers in. Just put them in, crush them up, and just get you a bit of a traction in, maybe just to attract a few more barbel into the swim, and that's it. That's all I'm putting out. Just going to get a bit of water in there and mix it all up, let it stand. Chuck a couple of balls of that out, especially there where I've just got that one in the depth, and that. So it's sinking in a bit now. I'm getting a bit annoyed that I've lost that one. It's slowly getting to me. Yeah, I was nice and calm, but it's getting to me now. I might have to have a cup of tea and another Kit Kat to calm me down. The sun's just pouring an appearance now, and the autumn colours are on show now. You can see the river. It's like brown chocolatey colour. It's got a fair pace on it. The trees over there, look at the colours, really coming into autumn now. The browns, the golds, the leaves falling off, and of course the River Severn, absolutely beautiful. That meadow there is Knoll Sands Meadow 3, and this meadow behind that is Knoll Sands Meadow 2. Yeah, and then you just got the waterworks the other side of the river, the water treatment plant. So it's looking very nice. That rod's tapping a bit, but it's very turbulent water there, and like the last one, it just ripped off, as you've seen. And sun's just on the river there, it's gleaming. So yeah, it's a lovely autumn day, and hopefully a few more to come down here on the River Severn before the frost comes and the dead of winter. But yeah, let's carry on fishing. Well, no barbel yet guys, but I've got a little chub, so I suppose it's saved me from a blank. A lost barbel, which I'm sure it was. A targeted chub. Oh god. But it's still a lovely fish, and it will grow a bit bigger, but nice, healthy, good condition little chub. So yeah, so there's fish there. So I'm going to recast that now on a fresh hooker pellet, and yep. Right then guys, still nothing happened yet. As you've seen, one lost barbel and one very small chub. I don't normally do it, but I'm going to pack up and I'm going to travel up river and try a different peg. I want to look for a peg that has a bit of slack water, and then a crease onto the main flow. That's what I'm going to be looking for. I just turned up to this peg this morning. It was accessible, so I thought I'd try here, but not having much luck. So like I said, I'm going to carry on upstream a couple of pegs and try and find a more likely peg to fish, and hopefully the plan will work and I'll get a barbel out. So I'll catch you in a bit guys. Just picked another likely peg, and this one, it's got some nice slack water there, and then you've got the crease and then the main flow. So hopefully I'll have more look out of this one. So let's get set up again. Yeah, this looks a more nicer swim. Some nice flat calm slack water to my right and to my left, and then it's just going down the slack water is into an oranging tree. So this looks a lot better. I was just having trouble with that turbulent water, so I've moved, and hopefully it'll be a bit more easier to fish, and there's some barbel in this peg. But it's quite a nice peg, accessible, so I'm quite pleased, and didn't take too much trouble to move swims. Thanks to my bait bucket, I can just chuck everything in that what I'm using, put the lid on, put my rods up, and then just move upstream. So I'll get back to you in a bit, and hopefully in this peg a barbel. Oh guys, it looks like my luck's run out. No barbel on this session, just that one small chub. But that's fishing. You ain't going to catch them all the time, but I suppose I've had a good run this year, and coming into autumn, hopefully get a few more out before the frosts come in January and February, and enjoy the rest of the season, to be honest. So yeah, so if I don't catch in the meantime, tight lines, be safe on the banks. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.